Jagasetthy sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Amitabh.
Sir, thank you,
You
sir.
will be able to hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sorry, I was held up in some function and this one is there. I could not join. But here and there I used to hear. See, this concept of cadre and of course, with due respect to everybody and yours, Amitabh, tireless efforts, commendable effort you are taking to
Sir.
form the cadre. This concept of cadre I started during 2004-5 somewhere
Yes.
back when I was assistant controller or something.
Hmm.
Actually, it requires, see, the implementation is done by state authorities, and now it is CDSO is also there. Majority of the implementation happens at the state level. So there should be, as Lotika told, there should be unified cadre should be there. It is not that there are two type of cadres in, you may be aware, in
Hmm.
the government of India. There is one is central services with group A, B, C,
Hmm.
D, and another is all India services.
Hmm.
So this all India services is having only three services:
Hmm.
IAS, IPS, and IFS.
Hmm.
I am of the opinion that this our cadre to take the to consider the importance of the public health at large
Hmm.
and the regulators across the country,
Yes.
both at central and at state level,
Hmm.
having 80 to 90% controlled by the state authorities, there should be uniform cadre. It should be not like other 45 department central service cadres, because that will happen only like example CPWD or PWD. CPWD will have central cadre and PWDs will have state.
Learn.
Though it is on concurrent charge, we should have a cadre unified, like Lotika rightly told. And morning also, I heard a little bit about Koshiazi. National interest is the most important. Keeping that, I am of the opinion that if the cadre is formed, it should be attached to all India services. Like IAS, you call it as IPRS or you call it as IDRS, Indian Drug Regulatory Service or Indian Pharma Service or whatever it is there. If that cadre is formed, IDRS, our officers, IDRS officers will be able to cadre will be able to work not only in the drug department, they will be able to work like IAS, IPS, and IFS officers. We can work in various departments like veterinary, health, forest, Ayush, animal husbandry, fisheries, agriculture, ITBT, education, food, civil supplies, horticulture, law, and parliamentary. These are a few of the departments. I have enumerate about 15 to 20 departments our officers can work and
Yes.
will
Yes.
become the good administrator. Instead of being, as of now, technical people being under only one department throughout our service, we will be able to serve so many departments. We will become also very good administrators, like other IAS, IPS, and IFS officers. Why can't this cadre has to be? Think over whenever the formation of cadre is done, it should be linked to all India services rather than like other archaeology or botanical, like having the two different cadres, say state and center, then they will not be unified. That is the most important what I feel. This is how I feel. Further, of course, when I was in short stint, I was as advisor to Government of India. I had tried to convince the then Joint Secretary of the Government of India, K.L. Sharmaji. He was convinced to some extent. Of course, it is a long journey. Now, Amitabhji, you have taken the lead. Definitely, if not now, next decade or at least another 4 or 5 years, we should be able to see the light in this aspect, and all regulators can function. No doubt, all the regulators are very good officers, entire country. Here and there, there may be black sheep. That is a different issue. Every field, it will be there. But otherwise, we are having very good this one, even better than international other regulators also, that I observed. So to have this cadre, I am of the opinion that we should have formation. You please go ahead, formation of cadre. It should be linked to all India services rather than regular services. Thank you very much, Amitabh ji.
Thank you, sir. Sethi sir. Hello.
Yes, please.
से आपने बोले कि we are very more competent than international country, international organization के साथ we are very competent. But
Definitely.
अभी recently international drug regulator conference हुआ. Are you aware
IDRS.
about this ना?
IDRS.
Yes.
Yeah, I have attended one of the conference IDRS at Europe, Estonia.
Yes,
That time only first terminology is created like FFSSC or something, falsified, fake, counterfeit, substandard, spurious. This terminology was framed during that time, first time
ठीक है,
in
सुनिए।
WHO program.
अभी जो इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ, इंडिया में हुआ, CDSSO होस्ट किया उसको, हेल्थ मंत्रालय ने सपोर्ट दिए, ठीक है। उसका 4 दिन सेशन में, 4 डे सेशन में, जिम्बाब्वे, उगांडा, तांजानिया, अदर सो मेनी कंट्री और US FDA एंड अदर स्पीकर आर देयर।
Any
4
state?
दिन सेशन में कोई नॉट ए सिंगल स्टेट ड्रग रेगुलेटर एंड ड्रग लाइसेंसिंग अथॉरिटी को आज स्पीकर नहीं है उसमें।
This is
अब
what
ये-
this is what harmonization. It has
Yes,
happened. They told harmonization of international organization, but harmonization of our state and CDC.
हाँ,
Where is that
ये
harmonization?
बड़ी दुख का विषय यही है, इसीलिए आज इंडियन ड्रग रेगुलेटरी कैडर का बात इसीलिए हो रहा है। देर इज सो मेनी लैकिंग बिटवीन द स्टेट एंड सेंटर। अरे अपने CDSSO ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हो, स्टेट को कोई किसी को एक पार्टनर नहीं रख रहे हो। आज स्पीकर ये सब नीचे आके बैठ के देखेंगे। सो मेनी ड्रग कंट्रोलर मुझे बोले हैं, वी आर मोर देन कॉम्पिटेंट देन UK एंड जर्मन एंड फ्रांस। तो हमारा, सपोज हम लोग को इनको पैनल में नहीं बैठाएंगे तो सीखेंगे क्या स्टेट ड्रग रेगुलेटर? फाइनली तो अल्टीमेट इम्प्लीमेंटिंग एजेंसी तो स्टेट है ना।
Even state officers should be sent abroad for training. I was lucky enough to go to
यस,
various countries.
हाँ।
They have to train others
नहीं,
also.
अभी अभी इसी मुद्दे को लेके हम JP नड्डा साहब का सबके अटेंशन में लाने वाले हैं। रही बात, हम लोग बाहर में बैठ के वॉच करते हैं कौन क्या कर रहा है, नहीं कर रहा है। हाँ, तो इसको प्रॉपरली लेके आएंगे हम लोग। अभी
Thank
टाइम
you.
आ गया, और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपने जुड़े। और
Thank you.
सब, और आपका गाइडेंस लेके हम लोग एक टीम में एक्सपर्ट कमिटी बना के इसको आगे मूव फॉरवर्ड करेंगे। ठीक है सर, थैंक
Thank
यू।
you, Ankush. All the best.